Morning, everybody. Chad and I are up on the mountain. Got a little late start. Woke up this morning. We was out of propane, so I had to get the propane off the back of my truck and get it hooked up to Jared's camper. But we're up here. As you can tell, it is calm. Little breeze here and there, but nothing like what we had Monday and Tuesday. In fact, I just checked my camera and I had 0 pictures since we checked them on Saturday. Jared checked his and he said he had 1 picture of a doe, and that was last night. Those winds died down just at sunset. And then it was clear skies, full moon. So we're up here on the mountain today, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Well, everybody, it's Wednesday. Me and Dad are up on Rikers in our spots. I checked my camera the past few days. Well, we checked them on Saturday, so since Saturday there's only been 1 deer that's walked in front of the camera. It was a doe, and that was I believe it was last night, probably when those winds stopped. But got a little bit of a late start. Had some issues with the camper. Nothing real big. It's just a few little issues we had to take care of. So we got a little bit of a late start. Took our time coming up the mountain. Hopefully we see something. It's good and cold. The wind's, it's light. There's a light breeze. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully they move. Might just be the wind blowing. Sound like something walking. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully we've got some more for you. A little bit of action for you or something. Well, folks, it's 12 o'clock. Haven't seen anything or heard anything. We've heard several sound like military jets fly over and aircraft jets fly over, and that's about it. Haven't heard any deer, squirrels. We seen one squirrel walking in. He was going downhill, you know, making that noise just like we want to hear, but he wasn't what we was looking for. So, but I don't know what the temperature is. I know it's cold enough this GoPro went completely dead. I've got it hooked up to an external battery. Trying to do these videos, especially in cold weather, it is rough on batteries, especially the GoPros. My Canon video camera That battery doesn't seem to be affected too much by the cold. Not like these GoPros. You could have a fully charged battery and out in this temperature. Say you don't use it for an hour. You go turn it on, it won't come on. Battery's dead. So, just want to give you an update. Thought for sure the deer would be moving this morning. But like I said, the wind died down before sunset. And then, I was trying to remember what time it was, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, somewhere. That full moon come out. And it was almost like daylight out here. So, they might have done all their moving last night. But they should be moving anytime today. We'll give it our best. Stick with us. It's about 12:30. Haven't seen nothing. I haven't talked to Dad. I'd say he's probably having the same luck. The wind's picked back up again. Just our luck. Other than that, it's a pretty day. But it is cold. New View Hunting sent us this hand muff. Goes around your neck. And all I can say is, where has this thing been my whole life? I will not go in the woods when it's cold without this thing. It's made out of the same material that the outfit they sent us is. So the muff itself is windproof. It's got a little bit of insulation in it, and the whole inside is fleece. Real soft fleece, like a microfiber fleece. And you can just put your hands in there and this thing just keeps your hands toasty. I could just imagine if you put a hot hands in there with it. For years I've sat, froze my fingers off, sticking them in my jacket pockets, sticking it in my pants pockets, and my hands would just freeze. And this thing, you see I'm just wearing a pair of wool gloves, fingerless wool gloves, and you just put that baby on there. The wind can't get to your hands. And they stay warm inside there. Like I said, I won't go in the woods when it's cold without this. It's also got a little compartment here on the front. You could put hot hands, extra pack of hot hands. Excuse me. I've got the iPhone Pro Max.
You know, the biggest one they have that iPhone makes, and it fits right in there. You can zip it up if you wanted to carry your phone in there. But the thing's super nice, super nice. Like I said earlier, check the camera. Saturday. No deer on it, except for one doe. Either late last night or early yesterday morning. I forgot to look at the timestamp on it. That was the only deer that had gone in front of my camera. Dad didn't have any pictures at all on his camera. Of course, the past few days, the wind has been terrible. But I figured something would be on there on Sunday. Weather was real nice Sunday. Even Saturday, the weather was nice. But we had that front move through, I guess, Sunday night. And we've had nothing but blustery winds. We were actually under a wind advisory Monday and Tuesday, yesterday. Monday we had 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and yesterday they were 45 to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And the winds just haven't let up. But I'm gonna shut up now. Get back to being quiet, see if anything comes in. Y'all stay with us. Well, folks, we're going to call it an early day. Jared hasn't seen nothing. I haven't seen nothing. Had some little bluebirds back here behind.
in these pines. Haven't seen a squirrel or a chipmunk up here. And you know, it got down in the teens, maybe even single digits last night. And I don't know what time it was this morning. I think Jared said about 5 or 6. He woke up, he was cold. He was real low on propane, his furnace wasn't kicking on well. Because it was so cold, apparently he had a water line freeze up in the camper. Hopefully it ain't too bad. We put on 2 60-pound tanks, or 30-pound tanks, total of 60 pounds. And we left the heater going. I think he had the thermostat up to about 70 or something like that, 69, somewhere in there. So I'm not seeing nothing this morning. This afternoon, it's almost 1:30. We're gonna pack it up. We got about a 30 to 45 minute walk off this mountain. And we'll watch as we're going out. You never know. You never know. I mean, and you've heard me say it many times on these videos that you know, there's just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of acres here. National forest. These deer aren't pressured. The hunting up here is nothing like it used to be in the 80s and early 90s. So these deer come and go on a whim. They decide where they want to go, when they want to go, and you just got to be in the right place. Yeah, you can come up here and try to scout and try to figure out their travel routes and stuff. This is not like, you know, hunting our lease. You got 8,000 acres. We hunt an area roughly about 400 acres of our lease. But you got hunter pressure on that. And, you know, there's select cuts, clear cuts, people's yards, you know, where there's property butts up against it. Yeah, you can kind of figure those deer out. Of course, on our lease, you know, you can bait, so you learn. But up here, you get to come up here one time a year, usually a week. You might get to come up here a few times, like we do, checking game cameras, but you're not up here scouting the area, trying to figure out where these deer travel, where they stay, where they bed, you know, that kind of stuff. So, enough rambling. There might be some video in camp this evening, I don't know. But if not, please like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, if there is video, I'll be telling you the same thing again. But, as always, I'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching. Okay, folks, the master chef is here on his outside kitchen.
Where's he at?
Look what we got. With some New York strips. Sorry about the shaking, it's cold out here. Gonna have that for dinner with some collard greens.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what else to fix with it. You got those potatoes. I mean, I could peel some potatoes.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah, let's have some mac and cheese.
Save the potatoes for if we have brown beans?
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna go in the camper, get warm, and start the collard greens and the mac and cheese. You want shells and cheese or mac and cheese?
Shells.
Okay. Alrighty, folks. You'll get to see what we're getting ready to eat here in a little bit. Well, folks, we're in here in the camper. Got the shells and cheese boiling right there. Well, just the shells right now.
How we coming inside?
And there's the collard greens. We're almost ready. Almost ready.
Some tinfoil to cover these?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put them all on the same plate or?
Put them all on the same plate. So, we're getting ready to eat here in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Pepper and onions. Mwah.
Ha. Green pepper and onions, folks. Look at that plate. Look at that. Look at that steak. Some collard greens, shells and cheese. We got green peppers and onions on the steak.
And the steak was just seared for 5 minutes on each side.
On the griddle.
On the griddle. Got a nice paint center.
For those of you who like that, I know there's some people out there don't like it.
And they're wrong.
Yeah. That's the best food. So I'm putting the camera down and I'm going to eat. Appreciate y'all watching. And fond of saying, we'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.